Right. That's no good. I'm going to have to put you somewhere else. How about there? That'll work. Yay. He finds the places that everyone else fears to go. So, I'm going to leave that for a sec. Let people arrive in Davedom. Davedom? My God. Hellish place that would be. He's talking to himself again. Look out. He'll steal your soul. Hi! I'm going to turn on the light actually, because it'll be better, won't it? Okay. Squeaky squeaks. Hello! It's saying there's nobody there. Is there anybody there? Yes, there is people there. Thank you, YouTube. Hello. How's the weather? Cold. Hello. It's it's not particularly warm here today. I love you too, but I'm not a dove. I wish I was, then I'd be beautiful. So, I thought, Saturday's my day off. I don't film on Saturdays, but I do play around the guitar every day. So, I thought today what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you, basically, well, bring you along in this room. I'm going to combine my Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master with my CR120 with my pedal board. Which I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I've combined those two in that video. If you've seen the video of me kind of daisy chaining amps, I've done that. And I'm going to basically just daisy chain these two today. I'm not going to go kind of mental or anything like that. But it's just going to be in real time. I thought I'd bring you along, and if I see any questions that I can answer along the way, then we'll do what we can. I don't know how good this is going to sound. I'll try not to kind of like be stupidly loud with it, but I really want to know, running my big pedal board in here, down here, people of the tube. So running all this lot into the Fender and the Orange, see how what it's like. Crikey, because I'm curious. I do make lives on Instagram. I made loads. I actually prefer to go live on Instagram because I can play covers. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out because I got the first copyright strike on Instagram the other day. So, explode your ears. You won't like me if I do that. Thank you. Well, I say it's not complete because one pedal's on the floor. I need to get a bigger bass. Anyway, let's get to it. So, talk among yourselves well, I will talk while I'm doing this as well. And yes, they are my pajamas because I don't see the point in getting dressed if I'm not going anywhere. So, yes, let's unplug this to Orange first. Ah! I think this head weighs more than two of those Tone Masters. So, power first. Let's put this over here. I was trying to figure out how I can do it. Okay. Where's the plug, damn it? There you are. Spaghetti junction. Okay, I'm trying not to show you my back because I think that's rude. So, bear with me, people of the tube. Okay, okay. Okay, we're in. Okay. So, the Fender is plugged in. For some reason it's got wonky feet. I'm not 100% sure why that is. Okay, so that's that. We're going to want the pedal board. Yeah. Pedal board's going to be plugged. Pedal board's going to go into the Fender, into the vibrato channel, which is technically the tremolo channel. So pedal board's going to go into the vibrato channel, high impedance, and then we're going to come out low impedance into the Orange. And the Orange will come out of its cab, the Fender will come out of its speaker. Get that all reach. So, put the Orange back. Ooh, we're off the back, that's not good. Okay, there we go. Heavy. What's going on? I don't know why the Fender's so wonky. It's like a three-legged donkey. There we go. No, I can't have that because I'm going to bump it. Okay. I think that's all enough, isn't it? Does everyone else get really OCD with things when they're setting stuff up? And they'll just be like, oh, it's got to look right. The idea of this, though, people of the tube, is if I ever get to gig, he says. UK is about to go into God knows what. But if I ever get to gig, this is the idea of a live setup for me. I kind of want to use 2 amps live. I've always enjoyed using 2 amps live. And the idea of having the sparkle of the Fender and the darkness of the orange really appeals. That's what we found out in the when I did the video daisy chaining amps. I like this combination. So with pedals, which I didn't do in that video, it was just straight in. This should be interesting. So power. I need to repair that speaker. I've got the speaker connecting the orange to its cab is a bit dodgy, so it might be a bit dodgy. I know, I mean, these things are amazing. They really are. Alright, I need a lead. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so. Okay, so that's it. I'll tell you what we're going to do though. We're going to turn the tone master down from 10 because that's not going to be very good, is it? That's going to be loud. So I don't know where everything's going to live. Doesn't matter about the bright. I ain't got it turned on. So orange. Probably reverb will be about there. Okay, so let me show you. Let me flip this around. Okay. Okay, so the pedal board coming out of the pedals, which is the RC10, we're going and cranking all the way around, and it's coming into the Fender. Great filming, Dave. Fender here. So from a pedal board coming into the vibrato channel, high impedance, and then from a low impedance, we're going into the CR120 just by a little patch lead, basically. I don't know what to set the Fender to yet. I'm going to leave reverb on 4. 4 seems to be its happy place. I don't know really what to do there. We'll find that out in a sec. I'll dial this in first because I know how the orange is. So the orange, I have it set for my pedal board. Volume on 10. Treble is either 4 or 5, depending, because I want it crystal clean. Middle is on 7. No bass whatsoever because the CL120 is a very bassy amp. And I've got the gain there. It's marked. So it's like basically 2.5. Clean channel not used. Reverb, I've got it at 5. Volume, I don't know. We'll turn it off for the time being. And then we need to engage power. Okay, so on and on. Pedal board. On. And on. So like I said, I need a bigger bass plate. By the way, check out my cool socks. I need a bigger bass thing for my pedal board now because it's expanding. It's getting bigger. So we're going to use Mr. White there as well. So got to remember not to play copyright material. Yeah, old school daisy chain, exactly. Because why not? I mean, I'll rethink that. If I get loads of ground hum, which I don't think I will, because I'm going to run them really quiet and clean. I'm not going to run them distorted. In all fairness, I got no real hum from them when I daisy chained them before. But if it starts to sound a bit stupid, then we'll see where we go from there. But that's how we are so far. I don't know how I'm going to set these amps up yet. EQ, well, I know I'm going to set the orange up. I don't know how I'm going to set the Fender up. So, don't play Notes Gold. Exactly, yeah. Warner Brothers own everything. They own your soul. You played an E chord, didn't you? That's mine! It's weird. That was my intimidation? Thingy. I can't even think of the words. I'm an idiot. What's new, Davey? Always solid state, yep. Love solid state. Okay, so, on and on. Pedal board's on. DS2's on. That doesn't have been on yet. Okay. Rock and or rolls. Plectrome. Okay. That's in tune enough for government work. Okay, so we'll start with the Fender because I don't know how that's going to be dialed in yet. So it's very easy with a Fender amp to get the sound because there's only like two. It's just treble and bass, so it's always very easy to dial in a Fender amp. Might want more reverb than that. I don't know. We'll see. To me, that sounds about bob on. So that was easy. How does that sound? Is that too loud for the camera? I don't think it will be because it's quite far away, and I'm going to be kind of keeping it quite low. Run the orange flat out. I can't. I'll kill people. Everyone will die. Sounds great. Wicked. Okay, so that's the orange. That's the Fender. There's like the orange. I think the orange seems down on power now. One sec, people with you. Something doesn't feel right here. That went well. Stand by the Fender a second. Oh, I know what's going on. Why does the orange seem so quiet? I don't understand. Okay, real-time problems, people of the tube, we've got here. So, well, not really a problem, but it's a weirdness. Put it that way. That's not usable. I wonder if it's the patch lead. For some reason, when I'm daisy chaining, well, it's because it's going to the low impedance, isn't it? So, how about if we plug the pedal board into the low impedance input, and we try coming out the high impedance into the orange. Still really, really quiet. So, no, it does get loud. This is all real time. Oh. That's a substantial volume drop on the orange when I'm daisy chaining. It's not a massive issue, but it's kind of annoying because I wanted it to work. I don't know. Let's just persevere. We might just have to turn up the orange louder, which is not a big problem, let's be honest. A guitarist shying away from turning an amplifier up. What's the world coming to? So that's just the orange. action's fallen on my. The action's fallen. It feels the action feels too low, and it's starting to choke. So yeah, it's clipping a lot. I thought so. Too loud. Okay, so how about that? Is that better? Because that's quite quiet now. Wicked. Okay, so for this video, that actually works out quite nicely. That it's not too loud. Okay, so there's the orange. Sounds glorious. So let's put the Fender back in then. Okay, so Fender's on now. So the Fender's now too loud. So I need to balance this. That's pretty cool. Okay, people on YouTube, tell me, does this peek out the camera? Pretty ditty, little dittings, but not really, because if I get too close to it, we'll be in trouble. Detune mode on digital whammy pedal won't give you a John chorus, no. Teensy bit, okay. It's probably the Fender because it's like that. So that's really cool. So the idea behind this was to get the sparkle of the Fender peaking. Yeah, and I can't really turn it down any lower, unfortunately, though. The idea of this one was to get the sparkle of the Fender and the darkness of the Marshall, the orange working together. Look at my head, it's so stupid. Anyway, no worries. Hope works okay. Yeah, the idea: sparkle of the Fender, bass of the orange. Do you keep any of your guitars in half to down? Yeah, my guitars are in all sorts of weird tunings. Mr. White's always in standard, because he's my go-to guitar. But a lot of my guitars are E flat, open C, C standard, open G, D standard. What else have we got? Drop D, all sorts. I've got loads of different tunings I like. Will this live have a part of Q&A? Yes, yeah, I will answer questions in a Moo Moo. I'm just trying to figure this out. C-sharp minor because I like that key. Got the Mel 9 on as well there. I was at my friend Ian's house last night and we stumbled across the clarinet sound on the Mel 9. If you keep the, it's a bit different for my setup, but the clarinet setting on the Mel 9 seems to kind of like sit in the background. It doesn't seem to kind of like over dominate, so you can play normal guitar chords, but as your guitar dies away, you get the clarinet sound. It's like a really soft kind of pad string sound. Hear it there. Let's put particle verb on with it. Can't see me playing, can you? 2002, this one. That's the jobs are good, isn't it? My main amp for the Dave Simpson Trio, these two. Now, there you go. I'm sold. That to me is awesome. I wanted just more options live tonally. I mean, I don't mind just using the CR120, but I wanted just kind of like that different tone, different reverb to blend in with it as well. Instead of it just kind of like just being one thing, it's two things, and then when you add the pedals, it's multiple things, and that's really working for me, especially the clean. That's just heavenly to me. And that sounds, yeah. That's like perfect. So I'm going to try the DS2 now. I'll probably peek out the camera, but that sounds pretty cool. Would I recommend a mini plexi head? Yes, I have one. I definitely recommend it. Do I like Vox amps? Yes, I do. I have two. Very, very nice amps. Figured out how to do a Mel 9 like effect, use chorus delay. Awesome! Wet dry, boss distortion. I'm not really doing wet dry. I'm just kind of doing wet. They're both affected. Dave, how can we recommend what? How can we recommend guitar? I don't understand what you mean. Sorry. Orange and Fender feels so wrong. Yes, but it might do. But it sounds so good. I'm not arguing with that sound. It sounds immense. I do apologise about the glare, by the way. I've just realised that. Can you get a John tone with the Vox? Yes. Yeah, Vox amps get a really, really good John Frusciante tone. I mean, John uses Vox amps. I've seen him use AC30s. So they always work. What do the drums sound like? Cool. How do I get? How do I? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Alan Holdsworth stretches. I'd rather not. I've hurt my thumb, and I'd rather not try stretch chords right now. I'll look him up. This up sounds immense. Turn to Buckethead. Getting all messy. Works though. What's the chorus like? I'm in love. That sounds immense. That might just stay set up in here now as well. Demo Vox Mini 5. If I can get hold of one, I can, but I don't have any money at this point in time because I'm broke because I spent money on Well, other things. I have to do my tax returns. So keep it in the next intro, Joe. Yes, maybe, but you won't see it for a while because I'm stacked up with videos. What's your favorite Buckethead song? I don't know. It's hard to say because there's a lot that I really, really like. I mean, Whitewash, probably, maybe, or Ant Suit. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't really pick one. Aunt Susie, maybe, yeah. But I think Whitewash is. I want to play it and I can't play it. It's so depressing. Um, yeah, I do like Whitewash. I think Whitewash is my favorite. I like his more mellow stuff. Like, there's an album, but I forget the name of it. It was something about the sky. I can't remember what it's called. But it's one of my favorite Buckethead albums. I prefer his more mellow stuff to his kind of shred stuff. It appeals to me more when he's more calm. I like calm Buckethead. How are you doing with the Chapman guitars? Very well. Yeah, like I say, you'll see the review of the Black Telly. It's a Telecaster. Next month. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate the $5 and I appreciate you very much for playing my music. I thank you so much indeed. It really means the world to me. And one day, I'll be able to get onto your live streams when I actually get time. Yes, everyone should go on over to Metalhead Hippie's channel. It's amazing. So cool what he does. Do you have a secret to get good on guitar? Yeah, it's called practice. And lots of it. As much as you can. There's no other secret other than that. There's no fast track. There's no quick route. There's no do this and you'll be a god by the end of the day. It's a case of sitting down with your guitar for years on end and practicing. There is no quick route and there shouldn't be. Oh, it's more than that. It's more hours than that. I've played every day for about nearly 19 years. I've just realised when I did that the reverb in the... Which one is it? The Fender reverb dies out slower than the orange. So the orange kind of dies away really quite quick, and then the Fender keeps going for a little bit longer. That's so cool. I love that reverb thing. That's so cool. The reverb in the Fender amp is absolutely stunning. I really feel it's amazing. John Mayer fan. I am a John Mayer fan, but I don't play any of his music anymore because it's just too done. Do you think using the jackhammer with your settings would get John's sound on most amplifiers? No. The setting on the jackhammer that I've got works for me. It won't necessarily work for you. You'll have to find your own way to dial it in. You can use my settings as a jumping off point, but they're not universal. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Forgot what key I was in. I love that. I mean, that's my idea of using that for live, but I don't think that'll ever happen now. But hey, If you bring Dave to the 60s and leave him there. Yes, take me back in time. The world might make more sense to me. Tim Smith, no, never heard of him. DIY attenuator. I have no idea how do you mean. This setup has got so much clarity. It's amazing. But it's still got all the beef you want. So cool. Can you make your own attenuator? I can't. I can't make anything like that. I can barely make a cheese sandwich. I've ever experienced what? Sorry, I missed that. Carpal tunnel. I certainly hope not. I mean, touch wood. I don't want to mention things. I get superstitious. TS9, or I don't know. I mean, I don't really like tube screamers. I don't like crybabies at all. I've never tried a crybaby pedal that is made me very happy. So I can't really say. I just apologize. No, I broke my fingernail. Well, thumbnail always gets broke. Oh, thank you very much. The what's that? The Umpire Roundabout Australian Indie Band. That is the coolest name I have ever seen. Thank you very much for the $4.49, or is it dollars? Yeah, it looks like dollars. Do I still suffer from depression? And what string gauge do you use? String gauges are either 10s or 9s, and yes, I do still suffer from depression. I literally today's the first day in about a week that I've actually felt kind of happy and not wanting to jump off a cliff. So yeah, I do still suffer from depression, and I hate it. It's really debilitating and draining, and about as much fun as smashing yourself in the face every morning with a meat cleaver. So yeah, so today's actually the first time I actually feel kind of somewhat level and happy. How long it'll last, who knows? But we'll see. We'll see. It won't last forever, unfortunately. I will get down again, but such is the life of a depressed person. What percentage mix of covers and originals DS Trio have? Well, I don't know, because I don't know if we'll even get to gig anymore, because by the looks of what's going on in the UK now, I highly doubt gigs will go back ahead, because they're on about lockdown again. So yay, joy to the world. Where's my gun? I don't have one. Anyway, but no, on a serious side, that's really depressing. Because we did have a trio gig booked for the 24th of June, and I'll do a video on that in a minute. But I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But if we did, hypothetically speaking, it would be about 85% original music and 15% covers. But yeah, welcome back to our inept government. Would I do a live trio? Oh yeah, I mean but I don't have anybody who can help me do it. That's the thing. It's like, a live stream gig would be really difficult to do because I don't have the equipment to do it, or the know-how, or the people to do it with. I've obviously got the band to do it with, but I don't have other people to help stream it and mix it and monitor it and do all that kind of thing. If I could find people who can help me do that thing, then yes, I would happily do a live gig with a trio through the internet. But I don't know anybody who can help me with that. So unfortunately we're kind of stuck. What computer do you use to edit your vids? It's just a I forget. I don't know. It's a tower. It's an actual computer. I forget what it is though. Hello to you in East Coast America. Would I take out the Katana speaker? No. The Katana speakers are great. I don't feel the need to change them. Yeah, they sound amazing. So I just don't see the point in changing them out for something that kind of might sound a little bit better. You know what I mean? They sound great as they are. So thank you very much. And thank you again. Thank you very much indeed for the $5. Thank you, I appreciate that. And thank you very much. My crikey, 25. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Katana Mark II. Yeah, go for it. I mean, Katanas are just ridiculous amps. They're amazing. I can't recommend them enough. Advice on a budget 212 cab. As much as I don't want to mention Harley Benton, I'm going to have to mention Harley Benton. Harley Benton do a 212 cab. It's really, really good. I've Sub-Zero do one as well, though, don't they? Sub-Zero do a 212. Thank you very much. I can forget the Harley Benton thing now. Yeah, I don't like. I've got a bit of a beef with Harley Benton, and I might get into that one day. But I'm not overly impressed with them as a company. Where can I find a vintage VS6? I don't know. A V6. I mean, again, in all fairness, I'm not really that positive on vintage guitars anymore. Do you watch other YouTube guitarists? Yeah, only a few though. I don't watch loads. Nice. Is that the V30 cab? No, that's the compact cab that had the Voice of the World speakers in it. It doesn't have the Voice of the World speakers in it anymore because they're gone, because I don't like them. And it's got 2 Marshall MG speakers in there instead, which sound infinitely better. What was the first song I ever played? The first song I ever played was Smoke on the Water, but the first song I ever learned in its entirety was Basket Case by Green Day. I really want to play Purple Haze and I can't. That's quite depressing. Have you had volume issues with neighbours? Luckily not, touch wood. 8 a.m. here in Toronto. I'm alright. I'm going to have to get off in a minute because I'm getting hungry. And yeah, I'm hungry and it's dinner time. And this rules the day. How often do you change your strings? As little as I possibly can. I always change them when they break. I like dead strings. Well, worn-in strings. I'll use Diodario, so if they don't really die, they just sound great. These have been on this guitar for quite a while now, but I think these are only... I don't know. What the hell are these strings? I thought they were early balls. I don't actually know what these strings are. Because I, again, can't get Diodario that often because they're a little bit more expensive. What I'm going to do for dinner, I have no idea. I will figure that out later on when I get there. How hard do you push down on your fretting hand? It depends on my mood. Yeah, it depends. I mean, sometimes I'll dig in really hard and then my hand just tires out really quick and I'm like, why is my hand really tired? And I realize, oh yeah, it's because you're grabbing the neck like you're throttling someone. Yeah, and then you have to ease your hand up, which is a lot better. Oh, thank you very much for that. Oh, come back. Thank you very much for £5, Dave H. Reed. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know what John will use. We won't until it happens, which probably won't be anytime soon, judging by this amazing state of the world we're in. That clarinet sound on the Mel 9, that's everything right now. Where it just takes over from the guitar. You could leave that on all day. You could leave that Mel 9 on, that clarinet saying all day, and it's just never gonna be an issue, is it? It just keeps going. Electro Harmonix Mel 9, people tube, you can't go wrong. What is your go-to sound on the Mel 9? Well, it was the choir. I really love the high choir. And I still love that, to be honest with you. But at this point in time, the clarinet, the way it sits behind the guitar, it doesn't dominate it. I mean, that can go on forever, can't it? Let's be honest. Are you in any new bands? No, I'm in the Dave Simpson trio, but England's not in a great place yet again because I'm not going to go into politics. I can't be arsed with it. You know, in all fairness, it makes me depressed and makes me want to actually just shoot myself in the face. So let's just not go to that, shall we? No, I really want to dedicate myself to doing the trio, but you know, is what it is. When will I see the Fruz right? I don't know. So it should be soon. I mean, I won't get to the video for it for a while because I'm kind of like I work a lot. I work pretty much every day. I have to force myself to stop and take days off, otherwise I just get ill because I burn myself out. So yeah, whenever it comes, I'll do a video on it, but it probably won't be. I don't know when I'll get the review done. It'll probably be about end of June, maybe even July. I don't know. It'll be a while yet. Cool. Hello. Show the guitar solo. I can't show you the Danny California solo. I'm sorry. If I do that, I'll get copyright flagged. Frusciante or Peter Green? I'm sorry to Peter Green, but it has to be John Frusciante. Did anybody expect anything other? Let's hit a custom amp sometime. Oh yeah. The video on that is coming. Although the intro jam went weird. I don't really know what happened in the intro. I've left it in just because, again, I like snapshots in time. It was a snap in time. But the intro jam sounds a bit strange. I don't know why. I don't really know quite what happened there. But yeah, it works, but it's just a bit strange. I don't really know what happened. It's kind of annoying. But still, I like it. So that's really cool, though. Tower of Power. Imagine gigging with all that on. That'd be ace, wouldn't it? What do you think about tone benders? Fuzz is. I'm not really a big tone bender fan, to be honest with you. I prefer fuzz face kind of things or stuff like that. They make me happier. How come you can play 3 chords of Red Chili Peppers yet? I don't know. I wish I knew why, and I wish I knew how other YouTubers can get away with playing covers, and I can't. The moment I play anything resembling anything, they get me for it. Be that for what it may. F sharp minor day to day, people of the tube. I'm just going to crank the reverb on both the amps. Let's have a listen. Okay, so both amps now have flat out reverb. So amps are flat out with reverb. Zoom is cranked out with reverb, and I'm getting delay and particle verb from the Line 6 HX. Oh, that feels amazing. The Fender's the last amp to die away. The really cool thing about that is when I play a chord, everything seems to come in at different times. Absolutely amazing. What do you think about Line 6 amps? They're okay. I personally wouldn't buy one, but they're okay. I haven't seen that, no. I would agree. Warner Music Group will be the death of music. They just kill things. They really do. They're not interested in anything other than the money, which is very, very sad. Oh my God, listen to that. Should do some volume swells with chorus on and all. So at this point in time, we got loads of reverb, particle verb, 2 different delays, the Mel 9, and the chorus ensemble. Which I'm going to turn down and make it a bit subtler. I think I'll buy that. Do you reckon it's possible to get particle verb effect on the katana? Yeah, you can kind of get it. You can. It's not 100% right, but it is. It's close-ish. Thank you very much. I said I like to just mess around with music. I like just see where it takes you. You know, it's cool. You know. Should master volume always be maxed out on the Katana 50? I don't do that personally. I know Boss and loads of other people say you need to turn the master volume all the way up and use the volume as a control. I've never done that. I've tried it and I don't really feel or see any difference in the sound of the amp, but I've never done that. So I just use the master to control the master of the amp and then just do the thing. But it's totally up to you, really. What pedal is that making the verb again? Well, there's a lot making the reverb here. Both the amps, the CR120 and the Fender here, their reverb's cranked. There's also reverb coming from the Zoom G2 on the floor. There's also particle verb coming from the Line 6 HX. So there's a lot going on there. And it sounds blooming glorious, to say the least. Turn the long delay off. Turn the long delay off. Turn the particle verb off. That's heaven. That is absolutely heaven, that guitar tone. That is gorgeous. I'm in love. That combination rules the day. If I ever get to gig again with a Dave Simpson trio, when that'll be. Not because the band isn't there, the band is there, gigs aren't. And I don't think I will be because of the ROM. Anyway, let's get into that because I'm coming out of depression. I don't want to put myself back in it, do we, Dave? Yeah, I don't know. Highlight of my career so far as a guitarist. I mean, I don't know. There's been a lot. There's been a lot of highlights in my career as a guitarist and a musician. So I can't just pick one. I'm afraid there's far too many of them. I haven't seen that video. No, I don't even know who that is. Sorry. Crowdfund an album. I'm not going to crowdfund it. I'm just going to pay for it myself. So don't worry. Dave Smith's Trio will be doing an album though. We've got 10 songs. We're going to be doing them. Going to be recording them in July. Hopefully, touch wood, unless we're in lockdown. In which case, I'm just going to off myself because I've had enough. But yeah, hopefully, the Dave Smith's Trio will be recording an album, proper album, in July. So I'm really looking forward to that. You heard it here first. Think about two Zoom Q8 tracked up, stacked up rhythm. What for your vocal? I wouldn't really use it for vocals. What three qualities make a good guitarist? Um, More than anything, it's the want to learn and better yourself, and be a sponge. Like you've got to be open to everything and learn as much as you can. You can't really be kind of like there is things you don't want to learn. If you don't want to learn it, don't learn it, definitely. But you have to be aware of things, and you've got to have that want and desire to just be as good as you can be. Don't just kind of like, you really got to push yourself. You've really got to push yourself to be. I mean, I'm not a great guitarist by any stretch of the imagination. I'm an okay guitarist, but you've got to be dedicated to it. It's got to become a big part of your life, if not the biggest part of your life. My guitar is the biggest part of my life, so yeah, yeah. You need your hair to fall out. That's what you need. Donegal, hello, in Ireland. It's where Rory Gallagher was born, I think. Was he? Or did he live in Donegal? I can't remember if he was. I'm pretty sure he was born in the Rock Hospital in Donegal. Or was he? I know he lived there. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting things mixed up. Who would you rate as the most underrated guitarist? I don't know. There's a lot of them. Bucket Dave, exactly. Greetings from Norway. Hello, greetings to you. Favorite band? Oh no, I've got a lot of favorite bands. Cheers, thank you. Born in Donegal. Yes. Yeah, the Rock Hospital, wasn't it? I think it's called, which is really cool. Jerry Garcia. Not really. He's not a guitarist that kind of does much for me. Great guitarist, but doesn't really appeal to me. Nice. Yeah, they are the wicked amps. Fugazi fan, yes. How do you make Toemaster sound so good? I don't know. It's just a great amp. If you know what you're doing with it, it work. I mean, that deluxe has gone in as one of my happy place amps. It really is. What's your favorite solo? And can you play it right now? I can't play it. No, well, I can't play any of my favorite solos because it'll get done for copyright, and I've got to be aware of that. I've got to be careful of copyright, so I can't do it. I've got a lot of favorite solos. The one that probably I don't know. It's just too many. I can't really. Fishing. What do you mean by fishing? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers, Bob. Thank you. Do you? Sorry, I'm sorry. He's going quick. Do you? Yeah, I've done all. I've done so many videos on the Zoom G2. Favorite song I've written? I don't know. I don't really like anything that I do, so. I've got very cool neighbours. I have awesome neighbours. That's how that works. Do you listen to music every day? Yes. Music is all I do. Listening to it, playing it, learning it, absorbing it. Groundhogs, great band. Classic 30 blues tone. I know I haven't played a classic 30 in years. I don't know. Amazing amps though. Classic 30s are amazing amps, but I don't know. Like I say, I haven't played one for years, so I honestly can't say. I do apologise. Favourite song of Blood Sugar Sex Magic? Breaking the Girl. Hi from Malaysia. Hello to you. Cheers. So, you got to, you know, respect the ing in balding. I'm not bald. I'm balding. There's a difference. If I was bald, I wouldn't have any hair. I seem to have quite a lot of hair, just not on the top. Bluesberry amp. Yes, I've tried loads of Bluesberry amps, including originals. Great amps. Thank you very much. How's it going? Yeah, it's pretty good. Do you change the jackhammer settings to teach blues? No, I don't change any settings. Once my pedals are set, once my amps are set, I don't change them. Do you like super reverbs? Yes, super reverbs are amazing amps. Famous bands have I seen? Chili Peppers, Pearl Jam. Who else have I seen? I've seen quite a lot of bands. Muse, System of a Down, Metallica, The Darkness. Who else? I mean, there's quite a lot. There's a lot. Make a shanty riff. I need to turn reverb down, and I can't move. Well, I can do it with mass reverb. D minor would be the best place to do it, wouldn't it, Davey? No. See, that sound doesn't make me want to do John Frusciante. It makes me want to be really sad. Like that. Cheers. You ever dropped your guitar badly? Yes, I've dropped this guitar many, many times. Hence the bent low E machine head, which I don't know if you can tell. Bent. I dropped it on its head, and I was trying to be clever at a gig, and it didn't go down very well, and the guitar went down and smashed into the floor, and I had to bend the machine head back because it was like over there. Luckily, it didn't break, but yeah. No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very, very happy with the Chapman thing. I can't believe it, to be honest. It's still weird to me. It's like the same thing with the Orange, being an Orange artist. It's still bizarre to me. Richie Blackmore licks. I can't think of any at this point in time. Marshall MOSFET. Can you do a review? If I can get one, I will. But they're really normally quite expensive and really hard to find the MOSFETs. So maybe if in the future maybe. The Chinese Martin is amazing. I love it. What do you look for when... Oh, sorry, I missed that. I want to answer it, though. What was it? What do you look for when picking up a new guitar? That it speaks to me. Saber, can't do it. Copyright. Are you a Robin Trower fan? Yes. Very much so. And I was going to play Bridge of Sighs, but I can't. Super Twin Reverb. Super Twin Reverb? I've never heard of this. I've heard of a Twin Reverb. Super Twin Reverb? What's that? Am I going senile? Are we going to hear new band? Yes, you will. Yeah. Have you heard Liverpool? Yes. Supersonic 22. Oh, yeah. I don't really like the Supersonics. The Fender Supersonic. I really don't like them as amps. I found them very gnarly, very nasty. I didn't like them at all. Yes, it is an amazing pedal. The Governor's amazing. I love that pedal. Play the song. I'll do one in a minute. Super Twin Reverb. It's ridiculous. Ah, yes. I know which amp you mean now, yeah. I haven't tried one, no, but I know which amp you mean. I think. He says. I've never tried a Fuzz Factory, so I don't know. I've never tried the Blue Guitar 1 amp 1 either. I have a CL120 Pro with Voice of the World speakers. What speaker would you replace them with? I mean, personally, I would replace them with the Celestion G1275s because I think the Voice of the World speakers actually don't do the orange CL120 any favors. In all fairness, I think they make it a not a particularly. It sounds great. Don't get me wrong with the Voice of the World speakers, but I don't think it's a good choice for that amp. You know, I personally prefer any speaker is better than the Voice of the World speaker. They're scratchy and they're a bit gnarly, and I don't think they're actually very good. But G1275s, the Celestians are amazing. They really work really well with them. Which instruments did I play in school? None. I didn't play at school. I barely went to school, but that's a different story. JCM 800 Studio. I haven't tried it, so I haven't really got any things on it, I'm afraid. I don't know what you mean by go to practice amp. IR. I mean, IRs are great. I just don't use them. I don't understand them. I'm not that clever. Playing the Rory Gallagher Festival. I would love to play the Rory Gallagher Festival. It'd be an absolute massive honour to play it. But I doubt that'll happen. Any other hobbies, interests outside of music? Yes, I do. Yeah, I've got quite a few little hobbies and interests outside of music, but music is my happy place. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get off People Achieve because I'm starving hungry, and I'm gonna start eating my own face. That's a bit weird. Why would you do that, Dave? You strange creature. Anyway, this rules though, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah. So that's cool. Let's put the reverb down to a more acceptable level. Acceptable level? Are you mad? So yeah, that is cool though. That lot there into that lot there. Job's a good one. Okay, let's turn that off. Gonk. And open the blind and let the daylight in. Do I like fishing? I don't like fishing. I used to go fishing when I was younger, but I don't like it anymore. Check this out. Look how grey it is outside. Not my face. Raining. Okay, so I need to turn all this off. I've definitely found my live setup, people at YouTube. Fender and orange. Who would have funked it? Oh, sorry, I turned all my pedals off. I do apologise about the weird filming right now. But, okay, turn it off. I'll be back later on. So, yeah. So, anyway, yeah. Indeed, very much so. So, alright, yes. I will see you again on PeopleTube. I just thought it'd be really cool to do that live instead of kind of like just doing it on my own. So, just see what you think. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this sort of vid. This is now my, well, it's going to be my video setup and live setup if I ever get to do live ever again, if that ever happens. Are you going live later? No, that'll be it now for today. But yeah, if I ever get to gig again, this is going to be the setup. It's going to be awesome to turn that up loud and play through that. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. I will see you again. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. So, yeah, See you again. Goodbye now. Thank you. Cheers. And thank you for the super chats as well. I appreciate it. Bye bye.